everybody, how's it going? Starter13 here, welcome back to another reaction video. Now before we get started, I want to talk about this week's schedule before we get started, so please listen up just real quick. Saturday and Friday, we're not going to be posting anything. Sunday, we're going to be reposting SMG4. Monday, we're going to be posting Sonic Frontiers, and I'm going to be recording a lot of stuff that day. Tuesday, we're going to be streaming with Mario Kart again, but late afternoon at around 7, because I want a bunch of people to get ready this time instead of just doing it a lot earlier than normal. Again, I want to. A lot of my postings are going to be delayed more than normal because I want to try and edit them and prepare them a lot better than before. And also, when October comes, a lot of reactions are probably going to be put on hold because I want to do my scary streams before anything else. Anyways, that is all. So, as for now, we're going to be reacting to the Nostalgic newest video, Disney's Robin Hood. Now, Disney's Robin Hood is a video that is a movie that I actually do have a special attachment for because it actually helped me out through a tough time in my childhood. If you would like to hear, here's what happened. So, there was a time where I actually had to go into a hospital because I had an illness. I don't want to say what it is if I prefer, but I had to go be treated for an illness for a couple days, and I was stuck with a bunch of other kids as well at the same time with that. And in the process, they showed us all Robin Hood, the movie, and it gave me a lot of comfort in a time where I was really scared and upset. So I do have a special attachment to this. So I can't wait to see how Doug reviews it. I'm hoping he really likes it. I think it's still a pretty solid movie, even after all this time, because I've watched it a few times myself. So with that being said, let's get on with the reaction in 3, 2, 1.
This episode brought to you by Stamps.com. Why go to the store to get stamps when you can have them printed right at home for your convenience?
They still haven't unlocked the cat characters yet. I still want to figure out when that's going to be. Maybe there's a special link we have to click or something. But I don't want to go around clicking random links. Oh, hey Lola Bunny.
No.
What are you doing?
Next.
Oh.
No.
Next.
No.
No.
No, Tamara, no.
This is ridiculous. Not everybody has a secret furry crush.
Spoken like a true furry virgin.
Don't.
Oh my... Why would you say
I'm
that?
not saying everybody is into this, but everyone has at least that one where they find a slight attraction.
Are you telling me Robin Hood is just full of that?
Everyone in our line of work.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Definitely, if I was watching us right now, I totally believe we were all into this.
So it's only a matter of time before we find the gateway furry that arouses your intrigue.
Your wording is not helping this process.
Yeah, not at all. Please stop. Ugh, no.
Do these count?
That depends. How does it make you feel?
Confused.
Everything about
Yeah,
this makes us
really? Honestly,
on
I
the right
feel
track.
disturbed. What are you doing, Doug? Oh,
Hello, I'm the Nostalgic Critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
thanks for backing up
There's
for
no
us.
doubt about it. The furry community has become a big thing since I started this job.
Yeah.
It's come a long way since my Space Jam review when I talked about the sexualization of Lola Bunny.
Have you ever seen a bunny that you actually had the hots for? That hardly seems like a very profitable demographic.
How
Yeah.
wrong I was. It turns
Yeah.
out there's a huge community that loves these type of characters. And, like many
Yeah,
of you,
kind of a
my
touchy
reaction was probably
subject, I'm
similar
not
to
gonna
yours.
lie.
Stay the hell away from my cats. But as the community grew and I got to know more of them, it seemed like the people into that were the outliers. I'm sure there's creeps like there are in any large community, but the ones I've
I mean, that's a
noticed
pretty
seem to
well-designed
like the
mask, I gotta
costumes,
say.
roll with the jokes made about them.
I'm mostly supporting the designs of the costumes. They're pretty cool looking.
The community has arguably been more accepted now than it's ever been in the past. But it is weird. Not that weird always connects to something awful, but it is weird. But I don't know, a lot of strange stuff people saw as weird in the past have become more normalized
50
and
Shades of
even
Grey?
mainstream. To the point where I have to ask, does everybody secretly have one? The same way people joke
I don't
about
think
that
of any.
person they change teams for. Does
Did
everybody
he-
secretly have that one?
Oh my gosh,
furry they
that's from
change
Sly Cooper.
textures
Oh my gosh, I
for?
forgot her name.
The answer is clearly no, because I do not. So that means not everybody does. I mean, Gadget was okay. I guess, but-
No.
no, she's a mouse. That's a mouse. I don't want to bang a mouse. Though I guess if you change the ears and the nose, it's basically a woman. Dude, she's like 3 inches tall. What would the children look like? This is crazy.
Yeah, this would be really weird.
That skin-tight jumpsuit.
Damn it, why'd you have to show that slide?
See? I knew we'd find at least
What?
one.
Okay, fine.
What is going on, dog?
I'm a guy.
Guys are into weirder stuff when it comes to sex.
Hey, that's pretty indisputable.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, so you're not gonna get them on anything.
Is
I
that
guess,
so?
yeah.
Any thoughts when it comes to this one?
No.
Yeah, that one's pretty fine. And when I say fine, I mean, like, full disclaimer, not a furry. I'm just saying that, look, never mind. Not a furry, not attracted to Robinhood. Sorry.
Seriously? Though definitely viewed as a
Okay,
Disney
so is that what a lot of
staple,
people interpret this
1973's
as?
Robinhood has gained a following for, different reasons.
Is that
48
really,
years later,
it's
it's
gained
not
a
hard to
following
see
for
why.
it because of that?
Or maybe for some it is hard. Without even realizing it, this movie hit on all sorts of, shall we say, unique curiosities. It's actually pretty hilarious watching this movie with all the, I'm assuming, unintentional innuendos going on. But even if you don't get a big laugh out of those moments, the movie's a pretty enjoyable good time.
Yeah, it
But
is.
I guess it not getting the best reviews.
Aw.
Many critics said the film lacked the epic qualities and artistic merit both the story and past Disney films possessed.
I mean,
Yes, I can
Kind
see where
of.
they're coming from, but I feel like the movie makes it clear it wants to be a more laid-back and comical telling of the story.
yeah.
But when it does need to be adventurous or romantic or large in scale, I think it meets that criteria.
Yeah,
fine.
like,
It just doesn't surpass it.
yeah. I think it meets the criteria, like, especially in the serious moments, like the part where all the animals are in jail because Prince John taxed them too much. I think it really meets that criteria.
The film was so popular, it was actually the start of Disney releasing their animated films on home media.
Oh.
When we saw how many families bought and watched it repeatedly, it gave them the inspiration to release the rest of their films as well.
I see.
Man, imagine if they start with $1 Million Duck. Maybe we never have this on physical media. Part
Yeah.
of the charm of the film is the casting. Everybody brings a literal unique voice you can instantly grasp and gravitate to.
Yep.
Several of them were known for their works in westerns because, well, the film was originally going to be set in the Old West. Yeah, isn't that
Oh,
strange?
really?
When that idea was scrapped, they found they loved the actors they hired so
Yeah.
much that they didn't want to get rid of them. So that's why jolly old England has a sudden influx of what sounds like banjo-playing prospectors.
Oh.
So, how did this animated classic win its way into our hearts aside from, other reasons? Well, we're gonna take a closer look to find out.
Alright.
And look, don't judge us too harshly, okay?
Yeah, Kimmy Schmidt found him attractive too.
When you were little, did you think he was handsome?
Are you kidding? That voice and how he didn't wear pants?
You're comparing yourselves to a woman who lived her life in a cult?
You're starting to
If it
make
was
me
a
a bit
Robin Hood
uncomfortable,
cult,
guys. I gotta be honest.
You know there was a cult around Gadget.
Oh, see, Critic, now you don't have to feel like an outcast.
Okay, I'm learning way too much about all of this and all of you, and this is why none of you are sitting next to me!
Whatever.
Yeah, could
Let's
we
keep
move on to
moving
the
words
review
until we
for a
figure out
moment?
What other weird shit we're into.
Ooh, my morning routine.
Let's take a look at Robin Hood.
Alright.
But not in that way.
I got it.
I like we open on this book of Robin Hood explaining what an epic figure he was, but the movie's like, hey, what's the story of that decorative doodle? Do they have a Robin Hood? Instant movie.
You know, there's been a heap of legends and tall tales about Robin Hood. We folks at the Animal Kingdom
Love this rooster's
have our own
voice.
version.
The funny thing is, you'd think a Disney movie where humans replace animals entirely, with them walking on 2 feet and everything, would be very common. Weirdly, though, there hasn't been one before or since until the DuckTales movie in 1990. And after
Oh.
that, Chicken Little in 2005. Believe it or not,
Oh, really?
we have more Disney films where people are replaced with transportation than animals.
Yeah.
That is odd.
Honestly, those weren't too bad, though. The Cars movies weren't too bad. Planes was okay. I'd say Cars 1 and 3 were the better ones. I feel like Cars 3 should have been Cars 2, more specifically, if you want my opinion. Anyways, we're not talking about Cars, we're talking about this one, but Cars 2 was bad.
Oh, Grandpa's drunk and humming the hamster dance again. Actually, that is kind of the history of that song.
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the
Forest, laughing back
mentioned,
and forth
Robin Hood
with
and his
the
merry
others gotta say.
Man, Little John, rob from the rich to
Yeah.
give to the poor, and are constantly hunted by the Sheriff of Nottingham.
You know something, Robin? You're taking too many chances. You must be joking.
That's Brian Bedford as Robin and Phil Harris as Little John.
Yeah.
And if you think he's eerily similar to Baloo, it's because he pretty much played him all his life.
Yeah.
We never rob. Just sort of borrow a bit from those who can afford it.
A socialist film.
Pretty
Texting is bad in this movie, too. I don't know what this movie's political lean is.
yeah.
We're introduced to hands.
I mean,
down the
just
best
down with
characters in the
abusive
movie,
governments?
Prince John and Hiss, played by Peter Ustinov and Terry Thomas.
You have an absolute skill for encouraging contributions from the poor.
Disney may brag they have gay characters now, but we all know these two beat them to the punch. That and like
Really? I don't really think... I want to hear what he says about the dwarves in a second, but I don't know. I never thought of the snake and, oh my gosh, what's Prince John as a gay couple, really. I mean, I never really got that vibe from them, and I've rewatched it a couple times as an adult, so...
or the dwarves.
Yeah, oh, not the... But don't do that to the dwarves.
I've told you never to mention my brother's name.
Yeah, that's not the only time he's choking the snake. Seriously, not since the Chipettes on Getting Lucky With You have I asked, what is gonna happen to these reptiles?
Also, did you notice how the snake had like a fur texture to him?
And it reminds me too much of our Saturday night roleplay. It seems his can hypnotize people because Ka could do it, I don't know.
Yeah, I was
And he
gonna
used it to
say, like,
convince John's brother,
just like the
Richard, to
Jungle
go on
Book.
his crusade.
Hypnotism can rid you of your psychosis. No, none of that. None of that.
That's how you got me to go on the first date with you. In fact, how'd you get this position? In fact, what is your position? Good at all positions. You get at all positions.
Doug, no! Snap out of it!
And 10 minutes in and we get cross-dressing. This movie's gonna be DeviantArt bingo.
Get the dope with your horoscope. They may be bandits. Oh, Bobbycock. Female bandits? What next?
They
Oh,
remind me
yeah,
of
I
me
forgot.
when I was a lady.
Gracious.
I told you no tongue in public. Just for that, I'm going to tie you up.
Oh
and
my
sit on your
goodness,
face.
Doug.
Don't give me that look. I am literally describing what's going on here.
The mists of
I mean, he doesn't have to look that way. It's interpreted by the
Having
mind.
such an elegant voice, Bedford does a good job with a zany range of characters for Robin to disguise himself as.
Naughty, naughty. You mustn't touch, young man. Tell me now, did me old ears hear someone
Yeah,
singing
pretty
a
good
birthday
voices.
to thee? I'm tip-top all right, but I'm not as good as he is.
It reminds me of Babes in Toyland when Tom dresses as the fortune teller. I like when a
Oh.
stereotypical stoic lead is allowed to act goofy.
Yeah, it works pretty well. Okay.
Literally every frame of the scene has a fur affinity page on it.
Okay, I'll admit, he got me with that one, but... Yeah, I'm starting to see the problems here.
They rob the prince, which makes me wonder how the hell he got all that off him without noticing. And it's not an invitation for you to explain in the comments. And the coach falls apart because they stole half of that too.
Well, no, they just sabotaged the car so they could get away more easily.
My God, I've never seen a movie do so much without realizing they're doing it.
Yeah!
From your friendly neighborhood tax collector.
Pat Buttram plays the sheriff, who you wouldn't think would be that great a bad guy voice, but because he takes so much joy in the villainy he does, even to the point of announcing his arrival,
Here I come, ready or not.
he turns out to be almost as funny as the main villain.
Yeah, pretty savage of a wolf.
We all scrimped and saved to give it to him.
Well, maybe if he didn't bang like, well, rabbits, you'd be able to save a little more. Say, where's the papa anyway? He's still in rehab.
Oh.
For the poor.
Man, poor Tricks Rabbit, but...
Yeah, that's how everybody thinks Bitcoin works.
No.
The blind man
Not
reveals
even
himself
close.
to be Robin Hood, giving the birthday boy his hat and bow.
You've risked so much to keep our hopes alive. Bless you.
Is this the first Disney film with commercial breaks?
No. Oh.
Birthday boy meets up with
Okay,
his
I
friends
thought
to shoot
that
the arrow.
I thought that was the transition to like a commercial of his own.
Oh, but it flies a little too high.
Yep, right into the yard, and I had a feeling he was gonna do that. Oh, dang.
No, this of course introduces us to Maid Marian, played by Monica Evans, who's playing a game with her lady-in-waiting, Clucky.
Well, hello.
Yeah, it was a giant chicken.
Tell Prince John. Mama said he'll jump off my head.
Oh no, the thumb screws would be more than enough.
What?
Get along with Marian, even the ones they clearly always took the first take with.
Mama said you and Robin Hood are sweethearts.
Oh, that was terrible.
And she explains how her and Robin used to be childhood sweethearts.
You see, that was several years ago, before I left for London. He carved our initials on this tree.
So we don't see Robin and Marian together a ton in this. Their acting really does convince us of their history.
Yeah.
Keep in mind at the time, if you just had these characters meet up and fall in love in a Disney film, people wouldn't really question it, but Giving
Yeah.
him his backstory, even though it is off-screen, does sell it a little better.
Yeah, it did help with its making it more timeless or more dated for this, I guess.
Jesus, boy, read the room!
What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what he said.
You're gonna have any kids?
Jesus, boy, read the room!
Yeah, I forgot about
How
that.
fast do you think relationships go?
Robin Hood's gonna have kids.
Okay, pretty fast. They play make-believe, pretending the kid is Robin Hood, rescuing Marion from the castle.
The hero gives his fair lady.
Oh yeah, this part. Oh man.
Then I will.
Not okay.
Yeah.
Just because you look like a Lady Fox McCloud doesn't mean you can barrel roll to first base, you predator. You little predator.
Oh.
Did I mention yet this movie has weird edits?
Yeah, it does. Oh.
Why does every fade out look like the last time we see a character alive?
Yeah, like she just died. Dead of adorable heart attack.
Dreams about Robin, wondering if he still remembers her at all.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Or forgetful.
Now help me hang this poster above my bed.
Not again, milady. It's so crusty.
Turns out Robin is also dreaming.
That's gotta. The majority is just gonna be a bunch of sexual jokes. I mean, I didn't realize how suggestive it actually really was. But my man, darn, this has kind of ruined it for me. I'm not gonna lie.
About her, but he's afraid too much time has passed.
Just marry the girl. You don't just walk up to a girl, hand her a bouquet, and say, "Hey, remember me? We were kids together. Will you marry me? Marion, my love, will you marry me?"
Oh, darling, I thought you'd never ask
Yeah,
me.
funny how that worked out,
Prince
huh?
John and Hiss are taking things slower than these two. Andy Devine plays Friar Tug, who lets them know about an archery contest in which Maid Marian will give a kiss to the winner.
Maid Marian. Maid Marian. She's gonna give a kiss to the winner. Kiss to the winner.
The realistic eyes on him.
It's my facial proportion guide.
Yeah.
I guess I should talk about the animation a bit. Like a lot of Disney films of the time, they used the Xerox method, which meant the pencil drawings were printed directly on the cell instead of having them inked. In some movies, I don't think this style works, like the Aristocats or Rescuers. I think it looks a little cheap. But in a movie like this, where it's not only more medieval and rustic, but also stars animals, I think it complements the fuzzy textures.
Yeah, it works pretty well.
Sketchy illustrations in the book intro, so it doesn't feel out of place. Though I never understood why Hiss seems to be furry.
Yeah, that's literally what I was just talking about. Like, he has weird fur patterns on despite being a snake. That was always the thing I was confused about.
Just answer my own question. I did an opening routine on it.
No one sits higher than the king. Must I remind you, Hiss?
Nobody must be longer than me. Speaking of which, who's
Thank
this
goodness.
teddy bear?
I am Sir Reginald, Duke of Chutney.
Little John and Robin both disguise themselves to get into the tournament, and
Right.
of course into Prince John's heart. Obviously making Hiss jealous.
And now, Your Mightiness, allow me to lay some protocol on you.
Oh my
My
goodness.
department in so many ways.
You took the words right out of my mouth, PJ. PJ, I like that. You know I do.
Sounds eerily similar to something else I enjoy. Of course, 69ing. I love 69ing. You can
What?
give me shit for these jokes all you want, but at the end of the day, they make more than I do.
Move it, Creep.
I mean, fair enough, Doug. Fair enough.
Be gone, long one.
I can't believe I'm being DiCaprio'd by a sherbet country bear.
The tournament of the Golden Arrow will now begin.
Even as the tournament gets going and Robin
Yeah.
keeps hitting bullseyes,
That's what-
everyone clearly keeps trying to hit something else.
That's what you call pulling it back and letting it go, PJ.
I'm aware of the Kama Sutra. Hiss literally looks up dude's skirts until he finds what he's looking for.
It's Robin Hood.
I'd recognize that exposed ball sack anywhere.
Also, one other thing I just want to say. Has anyone noticed how, I remember in this part of the movie, he puts his head through the balloon and then inhales and exhales. So apparently this guy can breathe helium. Also, somehow his tail works as a propeller. No, it's a cartoon, but still, come on.
His cherry is burst, though, and Friar Tuck takes him out of commission.
Come on, Doug.
It doesn't take long for John to put together that the winner of the tournament is indeed Robin Hood. And thank God, because if not, there'd literally just be a naked stork standing in front of us right now.
Yeah.
Not that half of these characters would mind. Marion pleads for his life, confessing her love for him, but it doesn't faze John at all.
Traitors to the crown must die. That crown belongs to King Richard. Long live King Richard! Long live King Richard!
Yep, Lonely
He
King.
taxed us much more than you! No, really, look it up. Richard had to fund his crusade.
Since Richard revenue of Pave Adventures tax subject heavily at one point. Really? He actually did?
Wow. I expect a better history in a movie where chickens wear underpants.
Huh.
Little John convinces Prince John to let him go.
Sheriff, release my buddy. Not so hard, you mean thing.
I refuse to believe this movie does not want me to make jokes about it. Robin is free, but
honestly,
Little John is
I
found out,
agree with you,
resulting in a
dog.
big
This-
fight and a big chase. Again, I wouldn't describe it as epic, but it is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Hey, who's driving this flying umbrella?
Yeah, just chaos. Yeah, exactly. And then a football scene, right?
Football parody with the guards. Sure, whatever. And Prince John discovers Hiss in the barrel. Hiss, you sound like our honeymoon night.
Get out of that if you can.
Oh boy.
Hate it when I get my Schwartz twisted.
Hello,
Spaceballs.
I'm the president of stamps. That's who I am. Don't worry about it. Cashew God, I invented the holiday.
All right, so I'm gonna skip this part real quick.
No traffic, no waiting. Get your business.
All right, back to it.
Takes Maid Marian to his hideout in probably the most 70s song of the movie. Cat Stevens as a literal cat wouldn't be more 70s than this. It turns out his hideout isn't so secret as all of Nottingham shows up.
Surprise! Long live Robin Hood!
Yeah,
It was
that's a
kinda
little
getting
awkward.
Intimate here, guy. Okay, party, I guess. Let's celebrate by giving animation YouTubers something to edit for years to come.
Oh.
A minute before he knows we're there, old Rob will
Snatch
snatch
his underwear. Yeah.
I hope you're keeping count at home. There's literally more overtones in this than Rocco's Modern Life cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
Prince John is so catchy.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. I love that one. I love that scene from Rocco's.
Catchy, even the sheriff and his start singing it without realizing the prince is listening. This is a pretty great bit.
She's sure to be known as John the Worst. Marvelous, merciful.
You got it all wrong. The sniveling, groveling, weeding.
Reminds me of another whiny orange ruler with little hair on his head who couldn't take a joke. That's right, Warren Harding.
Nope.
Crybaby. John raises the taxes so high, even the narrator gets thrown in jail. Guess he didn't pay his
Yeah.
narration tax. And we get our big downer song of the film.
Every town
Yeah. No, it's a bit on the nose with
has
it.
its ups and downs.
Man, even the kids are in prison. What they do? Allowance embezzlement?
If we were so down, we'd up and leave.
The raccoons with the
To the
prison
Pound and Lady
outfits.
and the Tramp. It's starting to look colorful compared to this.
Aw.
Well, it looks like I dropped by just in time.
At a nearby chapel, the sheriff takes the last bit of money from the poor box, causing Friar Tuck to finally lose his nerve.
Yeah.
You taxes!
How dare you scam people out of money? Our church was doing that fine!
Aw.
Friar Tuck is arrested, which is music to Prince John's ears, who's still obsessed with capturing Robin Hood.
Friar Tuck will be led to the gallows.
And Friar Tuck?
You'll be excommunicated for sure! Kids don't bring actual politics into this world. Yeah, for as light as this movie is, that is a pretty dark suggestion coming off of an already pretty depressing song.
Yeah.
Good thing we have literal gallows humor to lighten things up.
Don't you reckon we'd ought to give that there trap door a tap?
Oh.
Now I know why your mama called you
Nutsy.
3 testicles is nothing to laugh at, Sheriff. Robin catches news of the friars hanging and stages a jailbreak that night. They knock out one of the guards and take his place.
Yeah, being nutsy.
He shoot it down. Shucks, Trigger, it's only nutsy.
Dressed up like Robin Hood, dressed up like nuts.
Yeah, like the tail is not even covered.
Sleep a little eyeballs.
Why don't you, let me loosen that belt?
So, come on! Come on! How many more of these are gonna happen? Oh, the more I see it, the more I think it's on purpose. Oh my goodness.
Biggest Disney production ever animated. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Little John frees the prisoners while Robin tries to steal all of Prince John's riches. Leave Becky and Alex. They've been fussy. Yeah, they sleep in the same room.
Yeah.
He's literally literally licking his feet. Even Bert and Ernie would be like, boy, they just rub it in your face, don't they?
I wish somebody would do more of that.
The classic Bert and Ernie being a
the
gay
scene
couple.
is pretty great. It's like Mission Impossible for kids, mostly quiet, building up the inevitable outburst of action you know is around the corner.
Yeah.
The quieter it is, the more tension it builds. Take one guess what he's dreaming about. Oh, Scarabi, you'll always be my lying.
Why?
Kiss your porno music woke me up again. This climax is a lot of fun. With a lot of kinetic energy, good laughs, and some decent action. Even if not every performance is perfect.
Mama, wait for me.
Yeah.
If Willy Wonka's not carrying memes where a 3-year-old, she would be it. Robin is trapped in the castle.
Well, I mean,
pretty much everything is trapped.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that wasn't that kind of a thing for like a lot of child actors at the time. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't get into that.
Trying to get him. The suspense builds higher and higher as the music slowly becomes Sleeping Beauty.
Oh wow, it actually is.
And Robin jumps, seemingly not having made it. But he outsmarted them and lives to fight another day.
It's so miserably unfair.
By the way, if you're wondering, what the hell happened to Maid Marian, as she all but vanishes from the film until literally the last minute?
You know, that's actually something I didn't know.
Ending where Robin did in fact get injured and Marian tries to nurse him back to health. John follows him and tries to kill him off, but King Richard returns and takes back the crown.
Oh.
It definitely feels more like a complete ending, but honestly, the one we got isn't bad. It's just a little quicker and to the point. The narrator says King Mufasa, King Richard returned and fixed all their problems right up.
King Richard returned and, well, he just straightened everything out.
Well, he didn't straighten out things too much. We wouldn't have half a movie if he did.
Oh, come on.
Robin marries Marian, and we get a moment I always thought would make more sense when I grew up, but honestly it just raised more questions.
What is it?
How come you're going? Well, Robin Hood's gonna have kids, so somebody's gotta keep their eye on things.
You know what?
What?
I don't think that's a good mom.
No,
She lets
no,
her
it is
son have
not.
a weapon, drags her kids to jail with her, leaves some behind, she lets others run away to be a burden on her savior's honeymoon. Someone should rob her of her kids and give them to DCFS.
Well, folks,
Fair
that's
enough.
the way it really happened.
Well, the orgies might have been exaggerated, but... Oh, we cut that out of this version? Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh.
And that was Robinhood. I honestly still find it a very charming movie.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can't say it's one of Disney's greats, but its laid-back attitude, instantly likable cast, and clever choices of animals representing different characters makes it a fun little adventure.
Yeah, it does.
Everybody is just dripping with personality, and nothing else, I swear. You just feel a sense of fun whenever any of these actors say a line. I kind of wish I was a fly on the wall just listening to these performances being recorded.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun,
This is
actually.
an introduction to the character. I know it certainly was for me. And I think by having the book in the opening and showing him as a human being in another story, that kind of shows there are other versions, and they're worth checking out. But I don't think this is a bad introduction for kids.
No.
I think it establishes right from the beginning it is going to be more of a laid-back version, and I think the charm in the way they tell their story does really rub off.
Yeah.
And speaking of rub off, yeah, the innuendos, though, like I said, probably unintentional, are freaking hilarious. Again, I don't think that was the
I can't
point,
believe you
but
point
it
them
does
out.
make for a different, yet still equally funny experience watching this from a kid to an adult. Regardless,
Yeah,
everything
thanks,
works off
Doug.
each other great, whether you read anything into it or not. I can't say it's a great epic, but I can definitely say it's a great time.
All right.
And you know, there's a lot of weird stuff in the world, but weird doesn't always mean bad.
Right.
glad to hear
That's
that.
good.
Yeah, what were we so afraid of?
Like someone's gonna track us down for this stuff?
Oh boy. And yep, cue the police.
Hello?
Nostalgia Critic, it's the sheriff.
Sheriff!
Gasp! We know about your perverted ways, you heathen sons of bitches.
Sheriff, it's not
Damn.
I've never even met a fox before.
Yeah, they kidnapped me and forced me to like cartoons!
I don't even like things with outlines on them.
You pieces of shit better pray to whatever furry god you believe in, because on the count of 10, I'm gonna fill you with so much lead, even lead paint would get lead poisoning from you. One.
Damn. Yeah, run for it.
Pie. Now that's how you clear a room.
Walter? What are you doing?
I heard about this get together and I just need you to explain to me this embarrassing crush that I have.
What is it?
Sure. What is it?
Well, I've never told anybody this.
Walter, it's okay. We're friends.
Yeah, what is it?
All right. Since I was a kid, I've been attracted to the California raisins.
What?
Oh, Walter. That's easy to explain.
It is?
Yeah, you're a freak.
Yeah, let's... I think that's a fair enough.
Cock blocker.
I've got a dirty thumb.
My gosh.
Spoken like a true furry virgin.
He couldn't keep us straight.
Malcolm, I didn't know you were bilingual.
I mean, good job trying to keep a straight face, Malcolm.
Hey, Lackadaisy wanted me for a reason.
Oh! Wait, is that true? Was he actually hired by Lackadaisy? I'll need to take a look into that, because if that's the case, that's actually really cool. Yeah, and wouldn't you know it, he actually plays 3 of the characters. That's actually really cool. Congratulations, Malcolm. Okay, so overall, yeah, I did not realize how many suggestive things there were in that movie. And I'll admit, that was not what I was expecting at all from this review, but my gosh, it made for some funny shit, I have gotta say. But overall, I'm glad he sees that it was a good movie. I still think it's a good movie after that. But, my lord. I gotta know how many times they've tried to talk about all this stuff without cracking themselves up, because every time I see it, I'm just like, come on! But overall, again, good video. Right, I'm glad I chose to react to this sooner than later. Hope you guys liked the reaction. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to check out Tuesday for my live stream. Again, be sure to check out SMG4 reaction on Sunday. Be sure to check out Sonic Frontiers Let's Play on Monday. With that being said, and also check out the Nintendo Direct reaction that's going to come out today. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!